Hey, it's Mark within this trend, where we're working on ending the trend of obesity in our country through education, fitness, and nutrition. Today we're going to take a look at typical postural distortion of the head, neck, and shoulders that we encounter every day and how to correct this through corrective posture, stretching the tight muscles, and strengthening the weak muscles. Tell me if this looks familiar. Working. Here, let me do it this way for you. This might help out. Working, computer, reading, driving. What I'd like to see is working, computer, driving. Get the idea? That's what we're going to work on today. This dominant posture while doing these activities create muscle imbalances causing neck, shoulder, and mid to upper back pain. So let's take a look at how we're going to get this fixed. Here's the problem. When we're in this postural distortion, our upper traps, our pecs, they're contracted and tight. Conversely, our lower traps through here and our deep cervical flexors are lengthened and weak. So we're going to do 4 steps to correct this imbalance. We're going to stretch the tight contracted muscles, the pecs, the upper traps, and we're going to strengthen the weak stretched muscles, which are the deep cervicals and the lower traps. So let's take a look how we're going to do that. Okay, the first thing we'll do is a pec stretch. Up against a wall, elbows, wrists against the wall, head neutral, leaving the elbows and the wrists up against the wall. Bring your arms directly overhead and then back down. Up, neutral head and elbows and wrists, maintaining contact with the wall, and then back down. We'll do 10 sets of those. And then here's another good one for your upper traps stretch. Grab, let's use your right hand grabbing your left wrist behind your back, pulling that left wrist over, head neutral, bringing your head laterally over to the extended arm and stretch. We'll hold for 2 counts, bring it back up, over, back up. We'll do 10 sets of that on each side. Okay, we're going to switch gears from the static stretches to the strengthening of the weak or lengthened muscles. One of my favorite stretches is the deep cervical flex or stretch, which is done by performing it this way. Up against the wall, I want your head up against the back of the wall, neutral cervical vertebrae, and while leaving the head up against the wall, lower the chin to the chest. Maintain contact with the back of your head against the wall. And you can feel that up against the deep cervical flexors. We'll do 10 reps of those and then move into our final exercise, working the lower traps. The last strengthening exercise will be for the lower traps. It's done while in a prone position, face on the ground, chest on the ground. Bring your arms up overhead and maintaining contact with your head and chest on the ground. Bring your arms up. I'll show you. Sorry, I've got to raise my head to show you this, but bring your arms up and we'll hold them there for 15 seconds. And we'll do 10 reps of these. That was not 15 seconds, but you get the idea. 15 seconds, 10 reps. Well, I know it was short and to the point, but I hope it helped out. Last thing I want to leave you guys with, that if you weren't in the Marine Corps, then listen to what your moms told you. Shoulders back and down, head up. See you guys.